We're here with Travis from Verizon, and he's going to show us the new 4G phones by Verizon.
Alright, so what we have here, this first one that we're going to be showcasing is the HTC Thunderbolt. The HTC Thunderbolt is the newest of the 4G devices that we have. So it's got a 4.3-inch display. It's made by HTC. A couple different things on there. It's got 2.2 Android software and will be upgradable as soon as it's available on here. Features on the phone, like I said, 4.3-inch display that we've got. We've got a front-facing camera. We've got a rear-facing camera on the back of this.
What's the resolution on both cameras?
You've got an 8-megapixel camera on the back, 1.3 on the front. And we've got the Sense UI that everybody loves with the HTC operating system. So again, just going between the screens just like this. And I want to show a couple of the features off. For example, a part of that you were asking about with the resolution on the cameras. If I turn on the camera, I can see that I've got everything listed here. As soon as I hit menu, one of the best things about this is switching between this, and I've got a front-facing camera. So now I can do this.
How depressing, I'm on video.
Well, then we'll switch back.
Okay.
So we'll go this way. What you're going to use that for in that front-facing is something on Skype.
Sure.
Skype is embedded on here. A lot of people are familiar with how Skype works. But the best thing about the new Skype is it works over 4G. It works over our network on here with video. So it's just going to look like this, and that's when you would use the camera on the front of this for.
Sure.
So it uses over 4G as well as Wi-Fi.
What chips is it based on?
The
Cold
chipset?
chips?
Well, you got LTE.
No, this the HTC model.
The
Is
HTC model?
It's NVIDIA, is it Intel, Qualcomm?
I don't think they actually released that information yet.
Okay.
I don't believe they actually told that information, but we can find that out too as soon as it's released. So I don't actually have to hold on to that, something like
It's
this
fine.
too.
So let's move on to the next model.
Alright, so the next one, Samsung. This one is the Samsung 4G device smartphone from LTE. So we have this device that has not have a name on there. So again, just like this, the best part about this display is that it's a Super AMOLED Plus display. So it's 4.3 inches. It's got 50% more colors on here than the other current devices that Samsung has out. So using that, I think this is one of the best ways that you can see the display on this device. So if I go forward, you see the type of gaming experience you can have. So you can have multiplayer gaming on this device. So you can see how clear and deep those colors are. So Samsung's always had a good display on there.
Do you have any dates for the release of each phone?
Mid-2011 is what we have on all the devices that we have. So this one comes with the 2.2 software as well. So if I go through here and look at my menu, you see just very similar to what we have as well. What we didn't display on the last one, we can display on this one is the 4G, the LTE experience that you're going to get on this device. So if I go to my bookmarks, we'll go to ESPN. So this is really where you can start to see some of the difference, and it does have flash capabilities as far as embedded on the device. So we can start to see how this device pulls up some of the websites.
Aren't you Verizon people supposed not to say flash with the upcoming iPhone?
No, we can say flash. Flash is embedded in there, so we can actually go through and show this device as far as that is concerned.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. So again, you've got all this stuff on here, 4.3-inch display, 1.3-inch millimeter cameras on this side. You got an 8-megapixel camera on here. What's nice that I didn't talk about on the last one that I have on this, here's the side of the phone, your charging ports, but on the other side, being able to have an HDMI output. So it records in 720p, and I can actually watch a video out. So this is a nice upgrade on Samsung's products that they have. So that's the Samsung LTE product. And then lastly, LG. LG's been traditionally known as kind of a middle of the road as far as Android operating systems are concerned. They took a big step up with this operating system. So as far as this is concerned, if I come into, on this, the LG's 2.2 software, 4.3-inch display, all your typical buttons, front-facing 1.3 camera, rear-facing 8-megapixel camera, or 5-megapixel camera, 5-megapixel camera. So that's the only difference between this and the other devices, is this has a little bit less. So it doesn't have the kickstand on this, but it looks very similar to the HTC as well. So really no difference on this than the others because of the operating system. The camera is just going to be different. You still have all the same features that you do on all the other LTE devices, all working over 4G.
Travis, thank you so much
for
a lovely introduction. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.